In this video, I want to show you how to select specific points and use it to create layer in ArcGIS. So for instance, let me bring in point data and a polygon, and I want to select only few of the points to create a layer. So let me bring in the data now. Click here. Let me select this Benue boundary and this Benue towns. I'll click on add. Click OK. Now, in this case, I have this boundary, this polygon, which is my study area, and I have this point data inside my polygon. Now, in a situation where I don't want all these points, I want only specific points or specific towns inside my polygon. For example, if I label this town, right click and click on label features, you can see that it is clumsy. But if I want to select only few points to show it in my study area, how do I do that? So to do that is quite simple. So this is how to do it. There are two ways of doing it. Number one, right click the towns or the points and click on open attributes table. When the attributes table opens, you can scroll to the name. For example, this is the name of those points. Now you can select the one you want to use. For instance, let me adjust it so that as I'm selecting it, you can be seeing the one I select. Now let's assume I want this first one. I'll click here to select it. I've selected that one. Now I can scroll down. Let's assume I want this one. In that case, I will hold my control key and click here. So I've selected the second one, you can see. Then I can scroll down and come to this. If I want to select this, I'll hold my control key and select this. You can see that I've selected it. Now let's assume I want more. I'll scroll down using the name. For example, I want this Zaki. I'll hold my control key and click here. Yes, you can see that I've selected it. So any other ones I want to select, I'll scroll down to the name, I'll hold my control key and click here, so it will select it. So that is how I'm going to select the ones I want. But remember to hold your control key, because if you leave your control key and click, only the current one you click will be selected, while the previous one will be deselected. So let's assume I want this. I'll hold my control key and click on it, it will select it. So this is how I'm going to select all the ones that I'm interested in. So let me quickly select as many as I want. So let's assume these are the points I'm interested in that I want to use to create a layer. So after I've selected them in my attributes table like this, I can now close the attributes table. So I've selected only those I'm interested in that I want to use to create a layer. So what you will do, two ways. You can just right click here, right click, come to data and come to export data. Click on it. So click here to navigate to your folder. Then let's assume I want to save it here as settlement, for instance. So click on save. Now here you can see export selected features. Make sure you export selected features. This should be the options here, not all the features, only the selected features from the layer. So click on OK. Yes, it will be. Yeah, you click on yes to add it to the map. Click on yes. So if I uncheck the first one, you can see that only those I selected has been used to create a layer and added to my map. Then let me uncheck this and check the original one. Now another way of doing it, after you have selected the one you are interested in like this, you can right click the layer, that is the towns, the points layer from where you selected those interested one. Right click and come to selection. Once you come to selection, you can see here create layer from this feature. Click on it. It will automatically create layer. If I uncheck this, you can see that it has created down from the selected one. However, this is a temporal layer, so it's not saved in your local disk. So which means if you want to now save it as a layer, you now right click and export it as layer, then click on export data, and then go to your working folder and then name it, let's say settlement 2. So settlement 2, click on save and click on OK, click yes. So we can see now that that one also has been added to our map. So you can see that from the initial ball key points, we've been able to select the specific one we are interested in, and we have used it to create a layer in 2 different ways. So from here you can continue. For example, if I now right click and click on label features, you can see that it's not noisy. I've selected only those ones I'm interested in, so I've neglected other ones. So this is how to select specific point and use it to create layer in ArcGIS. I hope you like this tutorial. Thank you for watching.